Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday.
Happy
Hey,
Monday.
Gio, what's up, man? It's my buddy Gio in the house.
What's up, Brian?
Thanks for coming by today. So what's going on this week?
So this week, Sunday, November 2nd, Shatter the Stigma 5K. That's what's happening.
Nice. Yeah. This is your second, right?
My second race that I've organized, hosting, and I'm super excited, super stoked. I put a lot of work into this. This is the bigger scale than last time, and I'm super happy for the experience that I'm going through the process. Yeah.
Awesome. So you did your first Shatter the Stigma 5K, which is all about mental health and the veterans serving their wellness.
Yes, serving the wellness, because if you look at the numbers, they're the group of people who need it the most. They're more likely to have PTSD and have some type of issue, some type of note in their mental health records that they need some help. So we're focusing on them. But generally, this is just to shine a light on the potential of psychedelic assisted therapy. And like I said, though that's the population that's most likely. So first responders, that is your police officers, firemen, nurses, emergency room responders, and the veterans, we're helping them, shining a light on this cause.
That's awesome. You're shattering the stigma about
100%.
the myth that psychedelics cannot be used for therapy.
Exactly. There's this whole thing, association, that it's a party drug, and it could be, but I think the main therapeutic use is doing it with intention, purpose, and you could really get good results. Just to illustrate what I mean by that is there's a study that came out a couple months ago by Stanford Medicine, small university, and it's a preliminary study. There needs to be more studies on this, more money into this field of study. And what they found is after one ayahuasca ceremony, so that's a couple-hour session, 30 veterans who had some type of PTSD or mental health issue they were dealing with, like I said, after one session, all of them had lower scores of mental health. So their PTSD scores went down, their depression went down, anxiety went down. That's unheard of, and this is something we have to look further into, and that's why I'm so passionate about this, because it's something that works, and we're neglecting it as a society. Things are shifting. I would say just like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, people weren't so open. Nowadays, people are more open to this, but still there's some work to do. Thus the name Shatter the Stigma 5K. So if this is something you want to support, come out Sunday.
Amazing. So the details, Sunday, November 1st.
Second.
Sorry, guys. Sunday, November 2nd.
Yes.
Hallover Park,
Yes.
which is in the Miami Beach area.
Yes.
On the ocean. Beautiful course.
Yes.
A 5K.
Yes.
For everyone, from kids to adults.
Right.
Family friendly.
Yep. It's gonna be. We're giving out electrolytes, free beverages by our sponsors. We got Host. I don't know if you know Host. You can find them in Publix. Healy Medical is going to be taping people up. So if you have some type of injury or after the race you want to feel a little more stable, they'll tape you up.
Okay.
We'll have massages by your local.
Wow, massages.
Yeah, Adapt Recharge. Shout out to them. They're going to come out and give you out some massages. We're also doing giveaways. I think around $300 plus a value of giveaways. But those are for people who sign up for the race, and they'll be entered automatically to the giveaway. So, for example, Dr. Browners, I don't know if you know them.
Of course. I use them every day. I use their citrus Castile oil.
Awesome, dude. They're amazing. So
I love Dr. Browners.
They're giving away, they gave us 2 baskets, each basket worth around $70 to $80.
Wow.
To just give away to someone. So 2 of them. We're also that recharge the people giving massages. They're giving out 1 free massage, valued around $130.
Okay.
And Host is giving away a month's supply of their electrolytes beverages.
Very cool.
Yeah, more surprises coming in, and as things come along, things develop, I'll make sure to keep you guys posted.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of beverages. I know we have even some more companies interested. There's still time to get involved, whether you want to run the race or be involved as a vendor or an educator or
yes, we got education.
Volunteer, right?
Volunteers. We got some volunteer opportunities as well. Because it's going to be not just the 5K. We have people signed up to be a volunteer at the 5K, cleaning up, making sure people are going the right way. It's an easy cut course. You've been running, right? It's just a straight path.
It's an out and back on the boardwalk.
Yes. But after, we'll have some cold plunges.
Nice.
And we need help with like setting the ice up, making sure that it's not too cold, because if it's too cold, that could be dangerous. So we want to make sure things are right. Help with the vendors, general things. And yeah, if you want to help out with that,
trash. I mean, there's a lot of things that people can help with. I always work on the trash situation. I'm always making sure any cups and things on the ground.
That would be such a huge help. Like
Yeah.
as many hands as we could get on board.
Yeah.
I'm all for
I'm
it.
going to be there, guys, on Sunday, November 2nd. My friend Happy Runner Jazz is going to be there. Sneaker Impact's going to be there.
Yes.
We're everywhere, guys.
Yes, recycle your shoes.
Bobby, Gio,
Yes.
Gio now,
Yes.
the artist formerly known as Bobby Gio.
Yes.
He's simply known as Gio now.
Yes, it was a phase.
This is his second race, guys, in the last year.
Yes.
And he's growing this movement, and he's built a foundation around it and a nonprofit. And he's got the backing of Florida International University's
Society of Psychedelic
Sciences.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
And this is like, we got professors involved.
Right.
We've got the university backing it. He's already done it at FIU South. You can hear the passion in our voice. Gio was here. Gio was here, about 6 months ago, 8 months ago?
Yeah, it was February. We did the podcast beginning of the month. And things have grown. I've shifted then to doing this once a year. So we plan to do this every November, every year going forward.
Awesome. You're planning an after party, I heard?
Oh, possibly? Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. So hosted by the Era Club.
How do you spell that?
A little sip.
Yeah, sorry.
Era's, no, you're good. ERA, so E for elephants, R as in Robert, A as in Apple. Era Club. They're mainly based in West Palm, but they're trying to expand out here. And the idea is after the 5K, we're going to this nearby venue, short drive, 4-mile drive, and there's going to be beverages, vibes, music. Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, I heard it's an Italian restaurant.
It is an Italian restaurant. Yeah. Sapori. Hopefully I said that wrong. Sapori, Miami. And it's a nice venue. It's indoor, outdoor. There's a nice breeze coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of parking, free parking. It's great. It's a great venue. I feel more than blessed that they're allowing us to do this after the 5K from 2 to 5 p.m. And yeah, it's a good time. It's an alcoholic free after party, so that'd be interesting. Because it's in line with what we're of course preaching. Not that alcohol is bad. I'm not here to demonize alcohol, but because
everything in moderation.
I've had my fair share of little drinks, and I would say it's done me some positive, but also trying to not make it a regular thing. I personally only drink on celebrate when I'm celebrating.
Pretty much the same. If I have 1 or 2 beers a month, that's what it is.
Yeah, celebrating something. Yeah.
Binge drinking is what we should really talk about if we're going to talk about destructive behaviors. Mm-hmm. Because alcohol in itself isn't destructive. It's when you binge on it.
Right.
And it's when you use it to cover up or to self-medicate or to numb yourself.
Right.
And it's happened to me. It's happened to everyone almost in their life. You have to, you can't. So the bottom line is, you're keeping alcohol away from your event because, and I appreciate that, because you're focusing on the message, which is mental health.
Right. We want things to be in there, people to be in there just to feel good. There's the hangover thing. I'm not saying
no. It's more work too to add alcohol.
Yeah,
to let's be honest.
That's definitely probably the main part.
So let's talk about some other stuff. What time is the race?
The race is at 8 a.m. The race starts at 8 a.m.
Yeah, tell us about the run of show.
Check-in. Okay, got you. So check-in starts at 7. So we have a whole hour. We have a professionally timed company that's gonna help us do the whole process, make it flow easy. Because the first time around, I don't know if you know, but that was a part that we struggled a little bit. But now
you self-timed it the first time. But you still got great results, and everyone got the results with volunteers. But now you have a professional. I work for a timing company, so I know how important it is.
Yeah, a lot. We had
you get the bib, you get the instant results.
Yes, it's gonna be
instant. The finish line experience. A lot less stress for you.
Yes, that's a huge
and your
part.
Staff.
100%. That they're taking a big load off my plate, and because oh my gosh, the first time around that was the most stressful. So this time I'm
we met afterwards and we talked about what worked and what didn't work. You know? And I've worked on many races, probably 200 or 300 races in my life have I worked on. Not to brag, but it's 20 years of experience, and so Gio and I have been working on building this because I truly believe in him and this foundation. And I know Sneaker Impact does. This is our community in Miami. We have many run clubs coming out.
Right.
If you guys don't have anything going on this Sunday, come out and run or walk or volunteer and hang out with us.
Yeah, it's free
Bring
to come.
Bring your shoes to recycle too. Get a free Sneaker Impact shirt.
Free to come, catch a good vibe. It's at the beach.
Yeah, the beach is right there, by the way.
Yeah, the beach
like
is
if
right
you
there.
want to hang out at the beach afterwards,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
watch the sunrise before the race,
There's also that if you get
you're
there
like
early.
one block from the beach. This finish and start line is on basically
Literally-
a block off the ocean.
Literally, when you finish the race,
Yeah.
the beach is less than 2 minutes away walking distance,
Mm-hmm.
and
Gorgeous
it's
sandy
gorgeous. Nice little beach. It's one of my favorite beaches.
beach. All over. Yeah,
all
it's
over.
quiet up
So
there.
it's nice and quiet. Not many people go there, and feeling lucky. Things are coming together. It's
Mhm.
been a couple months of work now. Just
Oh
constantly
yeah,
emailing
this can
people.
take 4 to 6 months, right, of planning with the city. I mean, tell people
oh
about
my
the
gosh.
permitting process. I've done that similar. I've used Hollover as well for races,
Mhm.
and it takes us 4 to 6 months to get all the paperwork ready with the city.
Literally, that's about.
The insurance.
Yep. So we got all that done and dusted. Things are ready
You
to
got
go.
your permit in hand.
We got everything ready to go. But yes, it took so many back and forths, and it's just unfortunate that it does take that much. But I get it.
Yeah.
It's a public park.
They need a lot of
Yeah.
signatures. They need 7 signatures usually at Hollover for at least our high school race we put on
Right.
there. They told me it has to go to seven different
Got you.
departments.
Yeah.
But let's tell people more about how they get involved. Where do they learn more? Can you give a shout out to your Instagram, the registration page?
sure.
Let people know how much it costs.
For sure.
Kids are involved.
Sorry. I mean, kids could come.
Is there a kids race or can
there's
kids run it?
Kids can run it.
Okay.
100%. I don't see why not. And yeah, so there's gonna be the Instagram page is shatterthestigma.race. You can sign up, find all the links at fiu.sps.com/fundraising-run, or you can do fiu.sps.com, and it should be easy to find. Navigate to that area.
And
There's
if you Google search Shatter the Stigma 5K, I'm pretty sure it's going to come up.
I don't know. Honestly, the SEO hasn't. Maybe I'm
No?
sure. Yeah, because there's another Shatter the Stigma
Oh, okay.
5K race, but that one's like in another state. So it's the one in Florida.
All right. Well, we're posting the links in this
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
and on the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah. Hopefully
Blowing it
by next year we have more, backlinks, whatever, and we get
Yeah.
more dominance on the Google side of things. But yeah, so there's 2 registrations. There's the $20 ticket, which just has a professionally timed race.
It's an amazing value.
Amazing
a lot
value.
Of races now are $30 to $50 for a
Exactly. So you get $20 and you'll get the race, you get your bib, and get your time. Awesome experience. Fast course.
Hey, I heard it's going to be in the 50s this weekend. Is that true? Did you look?
It's going to be cool.
Yes. It's dropping.
I was so happy the other day when the weather, when it started getting windy, because it literally started getting windy 2 days ago now, 3 days ago.
Mm.
Oh
like
my
Friday
gosh.
or so, because Saturday I raced in the Halloween half and it was like 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts, rain sideways.
Yes.
But then people were telling me the day before, Brian, did you look at the forecast for next weekend? Because it's going to drop into the 50s, which for South Florida is like chilly.
Yes, that is cold. That is definitely cold.
So good racing conditions.
Super good. I'm super excited. I love this time of year for Florida.
Mm-hmm.
This is hands down my favorite weather because it's not hot, but it's not really cold. Arguably, it is cold. 50 is super cold, but
wear your Halloween costume.
Wear orange. Get festive. It all falls into the theme of, getting a little trippy for your mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's I'm super excited, like I said. But yeah, $20 registration for just basic running, and if you want additional for $40, you get access to the yoga class we'll be hosting after by Valentina. You can follow her at velf.flows on Instagram. Great instructor. And you'll get ice plunge access and other, goodies.
Nice.
So
you
yeah,
have like a VIP package of sorts.
Yeah, VIP package. Just
For
more
yoga.
access. Yeah,
yoga after a run is the ticket.
Yes.
And then go hang out in the ocean and then go to the party.
Yeah, and there's an after party. Yeah.
And guys, you're gonna make friends there. I know I'm gonna make new friends. I make new friends everywhere I go. So you're gonna make friends.
Like-minded people.
You're gonna make friends there, guys. New friends for life.
Yes.
Like Gio. Good guy. I met him at the climate event at the hub. That Sneaker Impact is invited to, and you came up to me and introduced yourself, and I was standing like a wallflower over in the corner.
Yes.
Because I was kind of shy, and there was a good 100, 150 people there, and Miami Herald there.
Yeah, I just saw you. I was just introducing myself I'm like a social butterfly. I try to be, at least. Some days I'm more social, other days I'm less social. But that day I was feeling it, so I saw you. I said, let me say hi.
And I'm with Miami Mushroom Fest, as you guys know. We're all about science. We're all about education.
Right.
We're all about, helping to heal the planet
Yes.
and heal people. So we don't say that lightly. There's a lot of research showing now that psychedelics used under best practices with guidance.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to call them psychedelics. You can call them plant medicine. You can say anything you want. These are also things used in pharmaceuticals, by the way. My mom's a retired pharmacist for 35 years. Did you know that 70 to 90% of pharmaceuticals are plant derived and mushroom derived, botanically derived? So they take most of the pharmaceuticals are coming from the plant and animal. In the fungi kingdom is a separate kingdom from the animal and plant kingdom. So it's in its own kingdom, but there are already many prescription drugs made out of mushrooms. And now they're even taking psilocybin, the active ingredient, and they're isolating it. And that's what's used by people like the University of Miami, by the FDA.
So interesting you talk about the FDA, bring them up. I saw the other day, there's 8 drugs in the last phase 3, to be approved or denied by the FDA. But point is, they're in the last phase before they get a decision. That are classified as a psychedelic, which is, we're never been in this time space where so much people and studies and pharmaceutical companies are investing into getting basically the first psychedelic FDA approved drug. We do have Spravato on there for like a derivative of ketamine, a analog. But like a true psychedelic, like mushrooms and DMT, we're around the corner. I would say if it's not next year, 2028, 2029, we'll have a FDA approved psychedelic drug for mental health. Looking at the studies, the drugs that are waiting approval are for PTSD, anxiety, depression. So they're coming along. So we're doing our part, and so this race will have educational resources, so you learn more about like what are best
who's
practices.
Going to be there educating?
So we'll have this is South Florida Psychedelic Society. There's a society here in South Florida.
Okay. Separate from FIU.
Separate from FIU. We'll have fiu.sps. We'll also have. They haven't confirmed, but they showed interest. I gotta like get back to them. Students for Sensible Drug Policy.
Okay.
They might be there. I'm not too sure. They told me we have someone local who wants to come out. And then a ketamine clinic, which this is what they do to.
Yeah.
Like
there's one in Miami Beach. There's a
bunch.
Friend started a ketamine clinic. One of my friends did. Yeah. He has a doctor and a whole medical staff.
Yeah.
You have to have it administered it has to be licensed.
Yes.
And this is serious, guys. Like if you've been in a car accident, if you've been in a traumatic experience. Picture our veterans who have been through war and they come back and they are suffering from PTSD, from paranoia, from schizophrenia, even all these things. I don't know about that. That's a more serious than, but even PTSD, very serious, very triggering. And if they can find comfort, and from one therapeutic session with a therapist, we're not talking about using this at home by yourself. We're talking about guided in a medical setting. And it's a beautiful thing. You really have to get past that first misconception of it being a party drug and being something from the 70s and that it's all about, it's more than that. It's about science. It's about helping people to heal their brains.
Yeah, the people who need it the most.
And it's really, it's like rewiring, and they're finding evidence of the rewiring of the brain, and it helps to interconnect all the different parts of your brain in the proper way.
My understanding is not that it makes your brain connect things in the proper way. It makes you more malleable in a more suggestible state.
Is that called plasticity? Neuroplasticity?
Yeah, we're always in a plastic state. Like that's how we learn. That's how we make new connections. But I guess it puts you in a more sensitive, like hyperdrive plasticity. So you're more suggestible. So you're able to pick up new habits. Be open to the idea of like, okay, this happened in my life, but how do I move forward? Because a lot of the times people are just like blocking it out, like, oh, I don't want to deal with this, burying it. But this allows you to open up, and very similar to when you're a child. Kids learn much quicker. It's kind of like we more or less know that, right? There's some studies that suggest that's how they work. They bring you back to your childlike wonder, and you're just able to learn, be more receptive, and do the things to help you live every day, become more resistant. If you want to look at this, the study I'm like referring to is I think it's critical psychedelics help you get into your critical learning period, something like that. Study on rats. I talked about it briefly in our first podcast.
Yeah. And you're a student at FIU still?
No, I just graduated,
graduated.
August. So
And what was your degree in again?
Psychology and philosophy.
Amazing. Yeah. I have two very close friends in my life that are psychologists. And
I'm not a psychologist.
No,
I just got a degree.
You just got a degree. Do you have to get your license still?
Yeah, there's still a licensing.
Is that a goal of yours?
I'm holding it off for another 5 some years.
That's good though.
Because right now I just want to start a career, focus on this.
Yeah. You're a very young man. You're in your 20s, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 24, and I just want to get a little bit more life experience. And in my 30s, I'll explore that again, especially with the whole uncertainty of AI. Like,
sure,
AI is taking a lot of things. So I want to see how things develop. See how I
think there's always going to be a need for a real person, but yeah, a lot of people do rely on AI. I've even asked ChatGPT before when I haven't felt good about something.
Yeah. It's because it's easy.
And I don't have anyone else to talk to. Exactly. We should always have someone to talk to, and generally I do. And it's so amazing, Bobby, Gio, Mr. Gio, what you're up to these days. I understand this is a very busy week for you, so I don't want to hold you very long. Right. But we've had a couple people say hi on the YouTube. What's up, Hadi? My sidekick from Sneaker Impact News. And Hadi's a big part of Sneaker Impact. Maybe he'll be out there this weekend if he's back in town, but he's in Michigan. And I know on Facebook, all my Facebook and Instagram friends, you guys know I'm a serious runner. I'm a scientist. I'm a botanist, and I'm very passionate. I wouldn't have Gio come into my studio today and take the time to do this if I didn't believe in this cause. And I'll be out there helping him as a volunteer and with Sneaker Impact. So Gio, send us off with any last words and reminders on how to get involved.
Just hope to see you guys there. fiu.sps.com fundraising run. And yeah, just if you can make it, be there. If not, donate. If you can't donate, just having your support in any shape or form means the world to me. So thank you.
Yeah, share the page, share the video, share the link.
Yes.
I'll put the registration links in the description and on my page, and you're going to see it on my media this week. So again, thank you, Gio. And guys, I hope to see you this Sunday, November 2nd in the morning time. It's at 8 a.m. you said?
The race starts at 8 a.m.
That's an easy race, guys. I ran in the Halloween half last week and it started at 6:30. So this is an 8 a.m. race. And just get there an hour early to warm up and get your bib. You can register all week and even at the race, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
You can take a last second person.
Last second registration. Yep. If you get there, before, I think I'm going to talk to my racing company. I'll see when the cutoff is, but I'll try to get as much people.
They usually let you do day of if you.
Day of, but
through the link.
Like let's say, I want your experience, right? If there's 10 minutes before the race start. Is that like, when do you usually cut it?
Yeah, it's tough because they'll take registration at the races I work up till, if they can get them in the system and get them their bib and get them to the starting line, you're good.
Gotcha.
But once the race is getting ready to kick off, registration ends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So like 5-10 minutes ago, they're closing registration.
Yeah. So,
but if you get there an hour early, half an hour early, you're fine. There's not going to be crazy lines.
No.
A lot of people are pre-registered, and you're going to have plenty of people there. So Gio, thank you so much for coming in today. It was an honor to have you. I love what you're up to. I can't wait to see where your journey takes you and where this this movement of yours develops, guys. This is the next generation, South Florida, guys. Support him. Thanks, Gio.
Thank you.
Shatter the Stigma, guys, on Instagram. Shatterstigma.race. How do you?
Shatterthestigma.race, yes.
Shatterthestigma.race on Instagram, guys. Give him a follow. You'll learn something. Appreciate you all. Have a great day. Be well.